All right, so now you come from a big family. You come from a big family. You had some brothers that played up here too, didn't
you? Yeah, I did. Aaron and Luther.
Now, did they follow in your footsteps, or what's the deal?
I wouldn't say they fell in my footsteps because they were doing better than me, but the lifestyle that they were living was pretty much basically the same lifestyle that I was, living when I was out or whatnot. And just to say that there, I lost my younger brother, which I am the oldest. I lost him in what that was 2000. 2007. Yeah, that was
So
2007.
you were locked up when you lost.
Yeah, I was locked up.
Can you speak on that, or we want to leave that alone?
Well, we can speak on it. I was in Altra State Prison at that time when we lost my brother Luke or whatnot.
What happened?
Well, they did a home invasion. They was over there in Paradise East off Boulder Crest or whatnot. Folk did a little home invasion on him and a couple of partners, killed about 2-3 of them. Whatnot.
Rest in peace to bro, man.
Fact.
All right, so how long do you stay at DeKalb County before they ship you off to go down the road?
Like a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
And of course you go to Jackson. What does Jackson look like when you get there?
Well, actually, when I went through, at the time I went through Baldwin. Baldwin was the diagnosis.
Baldwin CI.
Yeah, Baldwin was the diagnosis there.
Okay. What was Baldwin looking like?
It was pretty laid back, you know what I'm saying, compared to all the level 5 camps that I did eventually go through.
Yeah.
But after I went through diagnosis or whatnot, it wasn't as rough as how Jackson is now or whatever it was then. But
yeah.
All
right, so I'm gonna go back to DeKalb County. Do you remember anybody that was in the county jail with you at that particular time? I know it was a long time ago, but anybody that just stuck out. All right.
Yeah.
What type of timing was you on when you was in there? What flow was you on? Like was you just laid back, or was you on your young nigga shit?
Yeah, I was laid back. I always been, pretty much laid back guy, just real silly or whatnot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Passed my time, mostly with sports, being in the law library or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, when you get the Baldwin, you say it's nothing like what Jackson is today, but what was going to Baldwin like?
Basically, back then, I don't know how it is now, but back then they had a lot of classes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you would be able to rehabilitate yourself, you know what I'm saying, as far as getting your GED, little college classes or whatnot, little trades you can pick up.
You gotta come on this side, bro. All right, so was it, cause I came home in 06, but was it gangland yet? It wasn't gangland yet.
Nah, it wasn't really gangland yet. I would probably say it started hitting gangland probably.
No, you good, bro.
For me, well, I started seeing the gang members probably like 2010, 12, somewhere around in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not saying they weren't in there. They was in there, but it just didn't really start, you know what I'm saying, with all the killing and all that. About 10, 12.
All right. So when you leave Baldwin, what camp you go to?
Altra State Prison.
What's the temperature when you get to Altra?
Altra turned up, man. I always been turned up. Scam camp, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean scam camp?
Hey, man, you know how it is, however you got to get it, you know what I'm saying? Kind of folks out whatever you can to get it, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't, I ain't partaking that, but it's always, whatever camp it's at, it's always gonna be a hustle where you can get your money at, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. What was one of the things you seen at Altra that made you realize that, hey man, this ain't no TV, dog. This is real?
Well, Altra actually was the first camp that I seen somebody get stabbed at by my first, probably 6 months in being into the camp.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, like a inmate or anything. I seen a guy stab up a female officer not bringing the pack in when he expected to be in, you know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that do go on.
He stabbed the officer because she didn't bring the pack in.
Yeah, like numerous of times. I ain't talking about like 1 or 2 times. I'm talking about like 10 or 15,
Oh, he was trying to off-shot him.
Yeah, he trying to off-shot him.
Damn. All right. Did you ever get into any scuffles while you was there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gonna be there. That's in there. You know what I'm saying? Playing sport, gambling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a few fights in there.
Okay.
Had, you know, held my business a few times.
Yeah.
Got stabbed a couple times, you know what I'm saying? But
you got stabbed?
Yeah.
Can you walk us through that era in your life?
Well, you know, little war broke out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gang field, ain't never been. But you know, just the crowd that you hang around, you know, some stuff pop off, they can't get to him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get the closest thing to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. How long you stay at Altra?
I did like 2.5 years at Altra.
Let me ask you this: at this point in time in your bid, have you participated in the trades, any GED, anything that can help you move forward mentally?
Yeah, I got my GED like about my first year and a half of being at Altra or whatnot. Started going to the law library, you know, trying to find ways out or whatnot. But like I say, you know, most of my time spent at most of the prisons that, you know, just playing sport, gambling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your game of choice when you was gambling?
Poker or either Georgia skin.
Bro, you know what the crazy part is? I did a whole decade in it, but I can't play poker.
Yeah, I would like that at first too, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you got so much time on your hands, you know. If you you know, if you ain't in the books, you know what I'm saying, you trying to learn something
I'm in
else.
the book. One thing I learned about that trick box and that gambling table, I was like, this ain't gonna be I tried to gamble with the on the games at first. Yeah. I don't like to lose. And then I'm still a counter roll ass nigga. Like if I lose, I'm feel like it's time to take something.
Yeah.
Put my ass in the hole. I'm talking about that one that had red flag. Red flag mean your ass in the hole till we can't get you up out there, motherfucker. You know what I mean? All right, so you leave Altra and go where?
Smith State.
Smith will bite. Well, Smith will bite around by then.
Smith always biting. Smith been biting. Always gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd say it probably was a handful of folks at Smith when I was there that had numbers. Everybody else had, you know what I'm saying, life or better.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's the mindset when you walking around and it's so much time walking around you?
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm very quiet and humble person. You know what I'm saying. I don't mess with too many guys. You know what I'm saying, unless they're on my level.
Yeah.
But like I say, like if you good in sports or whatnot, this is just the top respect right now. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like I say, most of my altercations came from, you know, either playing sports or either gambling, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. I had a nigga punch me in my mouth about that basketball court. His name Lemonhead. He my homeboy now, but nigga punched me in my mouth. We were playing ball. I had to start working out. I said, I'm finna start dunking on these niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, we went to B unit yard with Altra, but the basketball goal got this big to a nigga. I'm talking about everything going in. I'm dunking that bitch, nigga screaming Midway on these hoes. Hey, you talking about? Man, that nigga wanted to talking to me tomorrow. Set, Butler. But I said, you ain't gonna fuck with Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about? But I'm talking. My boy got a stupid ass Wolf Gang 1000. Like this right here. Nigga punched me in my motherfucking mouth, man. Pow! When the nigga punched me, first thing crossed my mind. I said, man, y'all need to handcuff this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that nigga hit hard, man. Man walk around with contraband, man. Yeah. But me and bro cool, man. We were just with each other the other day, man, get some money. Okay. Some legit money. But all right, so you at Smith, how long you stay at Smith State Prison?
I stayed at Smith about 2 years.
Hold on. Smith really off the chain, bro, because Smith State Prison is the prison that lady got one of the kitchen workers, if I ain't mistaken, one of the kitchen workers got killed with a gun.
Yeah.
With a gun, because my man was on some, I don't know what he was on, but he shot and then killed himself.
Yeah.
And so now you telling me that inmate then stabbed the guard for not bringing that pack up through there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Smith. That's the same prison that the Warren got locked up at too.
Yep.
Hey man, Smith State Prison off the motherfucking chain. All right. Anybody that stick out to you that you want to give a shout out while you was at Smith or Altra?
Well, I can't remember too many people that those camped out because, you know, they were, like I say, them were my first 2 camps or whatnot.
Yeah.
But we got a partner named Darren, man. I want to give a shout out to, man. And I got a cousin, little David at Macon State, man. Y'all keep your head up, man. Stay out of trouble, man.
Freedom, man.
Get
Freedom.
to the house. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on in there, man. Everything happening out here, man.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So you leave Smith, where you go?
I think I leave Smith on
I'm mad you still got your motherfucking hairline too, nigga.
Hey man, I'm talking about for real, man. Y'all see them things spinning up there, man. Hey, but I think I went to where did I go after that? I went to what that is up top. What that is up top in the mountains? Hayes, no, is that Hayes?
Hayes is in Tryon, Georgia.
Yeah, I think that was Hayes. I went up there in the annex for
Bro, you know I was in the annex.
Yeah, I went up there for a couple of months in the annex, but they tricked me though, cause I had got on the roof after my other brother got killed, man. After Aaron got killed. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean you got on the roof?
I got on the roof at Dodge. They something after I left on what's now, I stayed at Dodge for about like almost a year or whatnot. Came back home from the funeral or whatnot. I got up on
Oh, they let you go to the funeral?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Nah, they ain't let me go. You know, you got to skin down for that.
You got to pay for all that shit.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? So, came back from the funeral, man. I was, too frustrated to go through what I was going through at the time and really didn't want to be at the camp that I was at with Decatur State Prison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got on the roof. They put me in the hole, kept me in the hole about 3 days.
I keep hearing you say you got on the roof. So I'm trying to understand what you're saying when you're saying get on the roof, Sheldon.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Different camp made different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you got, I believe, Altra, Macon State. It's a few camp that were built like in the mid 90s or whatnot. That's all built basically the same or whatnot.
Yeah.
You will have to either shimmy up a pole or something. But the way the way Dodge was, you know what I'm saying? You can just basically just walk up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? It was like a little college road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ended up getting up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? They transferred about 2-3 days later. Sent me to the annex and hey, I stayed up there for a couple of months. Then they sent me to Reidsville, put me behind the box, 23-1 for 18 months. Don't none of y'all know what that means, man. I'm on lockdown every day in the room, every day, me and another man. For 23 hours a day, you get out of the hour to take a shower, either go to the yard. For 18 months. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying they put you there because you nothing up or you suicidal. Why they put you? Cause you don't just go there.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, I was still hot-headed, getting into a little shit here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them DR accumulate.
Yeah.
And when I pulled that stunt and got on the roof, you know what I'm saying, that what led me behind the box.
Damn. So you stayed at Reidsville for 18 months.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your mindset is? How old are you first of all at this time?
Let me see. I had to be in my early 30s.
Early 30s?
Yeah, probably like 31, 32.
So how are you keeping your head clear at this? I mean, what's your mindset?
Well, like I say, family play a big part of that. You know what I'm saying? You got family that locked up, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some people not fortunate to send money to them or whatnot, man, but the letter,
talk to them,
a card, anything,
man.
you know what I'm saying? To reach out, let them folk know that you still there for them, you know what I'm saying?
That should keep you alive,
That should keep you alive.
For real,
you know what I'm saying? You just don't know how much it make a man feel to hear your name called out for mail call or visitation.
Talk to him, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Real for real.
But,
All right, so now are you communicating with your daughters at this time?
Oh yeah. You know, I used to see them at least once every other month. You know what I'm saying? Until they got up into age, you know what I'm saying, where they running the street themselves, you know what I'm saying, how that is. But by then I was at the end of my bid, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now once you leave Reidsville, you closer to the door now. Oh, yeah, 24. Yeah, well, a little closer to the door.
Yeah.
When you leave Reidsville, where they send you to?
That's when I started hitting what they call private camp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my first private camp was I think it was Riverbend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Riverbend.
Now, for people who don't know, is there a difference between a private camp and a regular camp?
Oh yeah, it's a real big difference. Like with a private camp, you got more. I ain't gonna say you got more freedom. You just not behind the door because you're in most private camps are open dormitory.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean about open dormitory, like you got two bunks stacked up on top of each other throughout the dorm. Maybe 80 to 100 people in the dorm.
Yeah.
Open dormitory, open showers, open toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
How long you stay there?
Probably a year.
Okay. And so for the rest of your bid, you pretty much going to these private prisons.
Yeah, private camp.
You know, the crazy part is, you know, I be doing research on prison, bro, and just like paying attention to what the fuck be going on, bro. You know that the state of Georgia had to pay a certain amount of money because the correctional institutions were not filled up. The private prisons have a contract with the state of Georgia. They have to be filled to a certain capacity. That means a certain amount of number of inmates have to be in there, or they have to foot over the remaining funds. So 1 year that took place. The state of Georgia had to pay the private prison system, bro, because it wasn't enough people in there. So then, and I ain't gonna get on my footstool, but how does a government that is financially penalized because they don't have enough people sincerely try to keep people out of prison? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel, most states besides Georgia, it's probably Georgia and probably half full of states that don't pay the inmates for doing the detail. You know what I'm saying? And that just be said that if it costs them $1 million to pay all together each inmate, you know, for their detail, whether if it's $1 a day for whatever detail, working in the laundry, kitchen, whatever. If at the end of the year, if it costs them $1 million, they rather pay a fine of $1.5 million or $2 million to keep from putting money in the inmate's pocket, which is kind of, you know, crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Fine. All right, so do you remember, we talked about it earlier, but do you remember when gangland was in full effect, where you were able to see it with your own two eyes?
Well, I'm gonna say this. When I really noticed the gangland really hit the prison, I was behind the box at Reidsville.
Okay.
And that's when the GF and the blood were beefing real bad.
Yeah.
And when they're in prison, the guards don't give a damn who you with, who you ride with. Because like I say, where I'm at, I'm on lockdown 23-1. That means I'm locked behind this cell with another guy for 23 hours out the day. And if they bring somebody, they bringing busloads in a day. They bringing the blood in, they gonna throw them in the room knowing this man GF, knowing they beef. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot of guys get killed behind that wall just by me being behind this door, looking across from
in the hole, bro. This is what I ain't never figured out, bro. At Altra, at the hole, bro, your ass in the cell by yourself.
Hey.
I don't understand how you in the hole and you got a bunkmate.
Yeah, you know, World War then, it was so crowded here. There's some prison where they got you 3 men in the room.
I heard that, bro. That's crazy, right, man. That's crazy. In my mind, bro, I want to say that shit got to be illegal, man. I don't really understand that. And then, again, I be doing research, but it's a common thing. Like you said, Georgia, one of them states that don't pay you. But you got like Alabama, you got Tennessee, you got some of the Carolinas. Well, they're understaffed, they overpopulated, bro. So we could say it's Bloods against GL, the Crips against Serrano, but to me, it just looked like black people killing each other. You see what I'm saying?
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You with whatever set, but you ain't doing nothing but destroying your own kind.
Yeah, I got a theory behind that, man, but I'm gonna say that for another day, because I believe that, you know, we as a people, we'll uprise, but we're gonna need the gangs to come together and goddamn be the forefront. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Right.
All right, so what were some of the last prisons that you went to?
My last prisons, like I say, they was private camps or whatnot. But
so you keeping your security low at this time?
Oh yeah, I ain't in no trouble, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just going,
yeah, I'm just staying all the way out the way, man.
What made you switch though? Cause you was nothing up at some point in time, but you got locked in.
After seeing, you know what I'm saying, my brother and them losing their life on the street, you know what I'm saying, and what's going on in prison, you know what I'm saying? Either I come back out here on the same stupid stuff and end up losing my life, or end up staying in there, cause you know, just by you being in there and got a little time, you know, 20 years ain't a little time. You know what I'm saying? I done seen guys going there for 2, 3 years, 5 years, which ain't really nothing. and end up ain't never coming out. So they'd have had to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or try to escape or something like that, but they ain't never coming out.
Bro.
So, you know, you just, you know, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a man say that he done learned so much, well, he can't learn no more, he'll lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you learn every day.
Damn right.
And the spirit that I learned in prison is how to stay away from stupidity, learn from other folk mistakes.
Yeah.
If you ain't already made that mistake, learn from what everybody else do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just say this, man, you know, life is short.
Let me ask you this, cause it's been so long since I've been in the field, and I want to assume that somebody got a quarter of the talent that Greg had when he was in his prime. What would you say to an individual that got that talent and got family around him, but you in this part of town? What would you say to the 15-year-old you or the 16-year-old you?
Man, just keep your head up straight. You know what I'm saying? You know right from wrong. You know, I feel that, you know what I'm saying, even as an infant know right from wrong. If you just look at a child, man, before they even start speaking, put this as a prime example.
Yeah. You
telling a little infant that ain't never spoke before, you just teach them trying to say daddy or mama, and you saying, say daddy. Yo. You telling that child to say daddy. They not gonna say daddy, they gonna say daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or whatever the case may be, man. It just like the streets ain't where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Streets definitely ain't where it's at. It gonna either lead you to the grave or in the jail, man. If you got somebody that done loving you, man, take heed to it.
Yeah.
Take heed to it, cause one thing about it, they done been through where they telling you not to go.
Yeah.
And it ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Just stay focused and keep your head up.
The last camp that you what camp do you come home from?
Jenkins private camp.
Yeah, I ain't never even heard of Jenkins.
Yeah.
What day do you come home
on? September the 9th, 2022.
What's your mindset?
Mindset, man, just staying out the way, man. Just staying out the way, keeping faith in God, man. Just, you know, being there for my family.
Yeah.
That's all I, you know.
What one of the first things you did when you came home?
Spent time with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact.
Did you see anything? So I say this. So shit hadn't changed, bro. Them folks took me to Red Lobster on County Road when I came home, but I ain't know. I'm in that bitch trying to wash my hands.
Yeah.
But I ain't know they had a sensor up under that bitch. So I mean, they already drunk, like, nigga, you fucked up. Like, you don't know what's going on. So I go to the bathroom. I'm trying to goddamn wash my hands. Shout out, I'm having an anxiety attack.
Oh.
Cause like, if I go out there and I tell these niggas, bro, I can't get the soap out my hand, they finna drag the shit out my ass. Bro, I'm in that bitch. I'm in the bathroom about 15 minutes trying to figure this shit out. I see a little boy come through that bitch, that nigga just wash your hand. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Yo.
Bro, I said, God, man, come on, man. And then, one more thing. I thought, you know, I'm a little polo kid, bro. I thought the polo assassin was the motherfucking real polo.
Yeah.
Cause in my mind, I'm like, shit, polo assassin. I said, yo, I'm finna kill these hoes. Assassin, you feel me? Nah, man, I had to went and got the full outfit, bro. I'm talking about the socks, the socks, the shirt, everything. I hopped in the car with Cuz like, man, what you got going on? I said, yo, bitch, I'm back. And nigga said, no, man, you not back, man. You not back, man.
I'm still a little lost in the sauce too, man. I'm still catching up, man.
Yeah.
I'm still catching up myself, man.
What's one of the things that's kind of been like shocking to you where you know, like, damn, bro, this shit crazy. But 20 years is a long time, man.
Sitting and grew over 20 years, man.
Yeah.
That's just one of the main, you know, streets ain't gonna change, just, you know what I'm saying, the environment, man.
Yeah.
Like you say, man, it's a lot to change in over 20 years. But,
yeah. So you working there, bro. You could have came home and somebody would have gave you a pack or somebody would have got there and looked out on some street shit. You decided not to fuck with it, though.
Yeah, man. I just, you know, like I say, man, growing up as a child, man, disappointing mom and dad out through all them years, man. time for change, man.
Yeah.
Folk getting old, man. Them folk got great-great-grandchildren, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Time for, you know, that when they pass on, they know that I done left, you know, they done left something, you know what I'm saying, still here handling business, man.
Damn right.
Yeah, fact.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap up with you, but if you could say something to the folk that you know that's still in chain gang, man, some with a whole bunch of time, some that might be about to trick themselves into some more time, or some just just need a little hope, man. What you got for them?
Hey, man, just keep your head up, keep faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody make you do nothing crazy but you, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you finna come home, or if you know what I'm saying, looking at just stay strong, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody out here love you.
Damn right. Already.